Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. And before we get into today's video, I just wanted to briefly apologize for not posting any videos for a week or two. Um, I know it's been a while since I posted a video, but yeah, I was traveling and I didn't have a whole lot of time, but I'm still traveling and now I do have more time, so I can post more. But you guys should definitely check out my post page if you want any updates about when I'm gonna post or live stream and all that stuff. The link will be in the description, so you guys can go check out my post page. But yeah, in today's video, we're going to be playing 5 bots that chess.com has newly released. They're the new to chess bots, so they're easier than the beginner bots. They're the easiest bots on the website. We have Zach, who's 100, June, who's 100, Pepe, who's 150, and Robin, who's 150, and Elsa, who's also 150. All right, let's get started with game number 1 against Zach. Okay, game number 1 against Zach. We have the white pieces. I'm gonna go ahead and play e4. See what the bot responds with. e5. All right. Let's go knight f3. d6 to Philidor. All right. Bishop c4. Also, I do apologize if it is kind of laggy because the internet connection here is not that good. So it might be a little bit laggy. But alright, we get bishop to e6. I'm just going to drop the bishop back. If he wants to trade, we take back with the a pawn. Get an open rook. But instead he goes knight h6. Alright, well, that's not the best move ever because you're putting your knight on the rim. But it's also not the worst move ever considering the spot is 100 rated. So I'm just going to continue developing and there we go. Okay. Alright. Um, this move kind of just loses the game on the spot because I can go bishop to g5, pin the queen to the king. You know, my knight defends the bishop, so you kind of lost your queen and the game immediately. And, you know, now since we are up a queen, I'm just going to go ahead and take this bishop. He takes back, and let's try to trade everything off so that at the end of the day, we have a queen and Zach does not. So I'm gonna go ahead and take this pawn. He doesn't even take back, so I will keep taking. And okay, now he takes back. Let's go trade this pawn. And okay, well, now I can just take this. We're just taking everything. And if the king takes back, which it does not, I was gonna say we can go knight d4 and get a force knight trade, but the king does not in fact take back. So let's just develop the rook. Spot is annoyingly good at defending its king, but we do get this fork, which wins the rook. So I will take that. Let's go e7. Gambit the pawn. Well, not if he allows me to promote to a queen. But I was going to say if the knight takes, then we have queen d4, which forks the king and the rook. But that doesn't happen. So we get a free knight. And then let's just sack the queen. Why not? I mean, we're up so much material anyways. Doesn't matter. I think he sees mate in 1, so that's why he actually takes the queen back. Because some bots don't. Alright, let's go queen c7. Cut off the king from escaping here. And then can we get a pawn checkmate? We might be able to get a pawn checkmate. That would be kind of cool. Let's take back this way. I'm trying to see how we would force a pawn checkmate. Maybe a3? I think a3 is mate, right? Oh wait, no, the king can go here. Alright, so let me go queen c6, and now a3 should be checkmate. What? I was in, oh, he has a5. But this is checkmate, right? No, a6. How's he avoiding checkmate? Oh wait, now I gave him b5. Oh my god. Okay, well, that is a free knight, so I will take that. Maybe we don't get a pawn checkmate. I don't know. If he goes back, we might be able to. But of course he doesn't. Okay, let me just look for the shortest checkmate at this point. It's best to just finish him off. No point in looking for a pawn checkmate. Alright, there we go. We have queen c7, and after a king moves, we can take the rook. And with that, we do in fact defeat the 100 rated bot, Zach. Alright, let's go and play the second bot, which is June. And you know what? Okay, we'll have the white pieces again, but for the next game, I'm gonna have the black pieces. So let's go and play e4. We get knight c6 to Nimzovich defense. Alright, interesting. Let's go d4. a5. Not a great move by the bot. Will it see the knight? It does not, in fact, see the knight. So now we are just up a knight. And, you know, I was always playing Martin in all of these videos for Martin challenges because he was the lowest rated bot that chess.com has. But now it's a different story. Now, who is it? Zach is lower. So I might have to switch up the bot here. I don't know. Let's go and just keep developing. He might even hang the queen. I have no idea. Oh, okay. Well, that does hang the queen. That's my knight defense. But in a different way. Alright, he also hangs the rook. This bot is just as good as the last one. I'm gonna go knight e2 so I can castle. Because the bishop was blocking my way. But okay, he's gonna be annoying and stop me from castling. But I'm gonna go c3. Blunders the bishop. Alright. And then we will castle. Oh. Well, I did not expect him to do that, but we will take back and then castle. Alright, 97. That's okay. We'll go and push. Get a pass pawn. Protected pass pawn. Alright, he blunders the knight. I mean, I might... Yeah, I'm just gonna not take the knight. Because I'm going for promotion here. So, okay, he doesn't even take the free knight. Alright, let's just sacrifice and then bring the queen in. I mean, I don't even know how you stop me. Because, yeah, okay, that move loses a knight. And then queen b8 is coming. Everything is good here. Queen b8, GG. Yep. He does sacrifice. Let's go queen here. Pick up the pawn. Can I pre-move checkmate? Or is that too ambitious? It might be too ambitious, considering I don't know how this bot is programmed. Because I know how Martin's programmed, kind of. But can't say the same for this bot. Okay. Let's go here. I think this should be checkmate no matter what. Right? Yep. Alright, with that, we do in fact defeat the second bot, June. Let's go and move on to the third bot, who's the third bot? Pepe. And we will have the black pieces this time against Pepe. So let's see what opening Pepe plays. E4, D4, knight of 3, something else. Let's see, because this is 150. Alright. E4. Let's play French defense. Let's see if the bot knows. Oh. Okay, I guess the bot is programmed to play the wayward queen attack, but I did not go e5, so yeah, this queen is gonna get pushed around just a little bit. Not too much, just a little bit. We're just gonna keep attacking it, throw our pieces forward, attack it again. I'm getting fully developed and targeting the queen, and that is a free queen, my friend. So he just moved the queen like what, 4 times, 5 times, and then he hung it in one move. So now he has nothing to show for the last 4 moves of the game. So good life lesson, kids. Don't do what the bots do, because I mean this bot is 150. All right. Anyways, Let me actually try and win this game fast. Alright, he's not gonna even take back. See, it's kind of hard to do a speedrun when the entire platform is laggy. Because everything is... The internet here is not great. So, see, like, when I took the pawn, it moved the pawn back, and then it moved the pawn. Like, I don't even know why it does that. Alright, he offers a bishop trade. Of course, I'm gonna take. If the knight takes back, we do have queen c4, which would be a fork, but he doesn't even take back. So, alright, let's try and distract the knight away so that my queen can sneak in. I mean, he probably doesn't see it. Yeah, he just moves the king. I'm just gonna take everything. So, yeah, this spot is really, really new to chess. Let's take back with the queen. Let's take this one. Just chomping everything here. I can even sack the knight. Like, it doesn't even matter what I do. This is a cool looking move. The rook can't take because it's pinned. And if the king takes, then we take the rook. So, alright, now we have mate on the board. Unstoppable mate. Alright. With that, we do defeat the third bot, Pepe. Let's go and move on to the fourth bot. Alright, game number 4. We're playing against Robin here. And Robin is supposedly a better bot, but it plays the Kadas opening, h4. Okay. Well, now I'm scared. Is she gonna disrespect me and then just lose the rook? And then crush me? Is that what this bot is gonna do? Or is it actually gonna play like a 150? Okay, it's actually gonna play like a 150. Alright. Because I know there's some like Grandmaster who just loses the rook in 2 moves and then wins every game. Because he was cheating? Or he wasn't cheating? I forget. There was some like cheating scandal where he just lost the rook in 2 moves like this bot did, and then something like that. Anyways, let's try and not lose this game. I mean, I don't think it's possible because this bot is 150, but you never know. Alright, let's take here. I mean, this bot is hanging 2 different ways. See, why does it do that? Why does it move the pawn back? Like, okay, that is a free bishop. I did not think 150s would be this bad. I thought, like, they could see one move. Like, you just lose the bishop for free. Maybe not. I mean, 100 is the lowest rated you can be. So maybe I'm mistaken, because you can't get a lot better than, you can't get a lot worse than that. Alright. Let's go knight d3. He might sack the rook. He does sack the rook. Sorry, I keep saying he, but it's actually a she. I think I did that for the second bot as well. Don't remember. Alright, I mean, I don't even need a castle. I can just move my king up, bring this rook into the game, and then find a quick checkmate. Because if there's no checkmate here in less than 10 moves, then I might quit chess. That's how positive I am. Alright, let's take the... Oh. I didn't see that. Okay. Well, this bot doesn't see it either. So, we're good. I also have this bishop c5 idea for a skewer. Unless you just hang the knight. Then we don't even need a skewer. Alright, let's go ahead and promote. Because if king here, I can lure the king out. Or the king just moves out of the way voluntarily. That works too. And rook d2 is, in fact, checkmate. Alright, nice. With that, we do defeat the fourth bot. Let's go and move on to the final bot of today's video. Alright, we are playing Elsa. I'll play black again. Why not? We'll play white for the first 2 bots and then black for the rest of them. It's fine. Let's see what Elsa has in store for us. E4, okay. We played a French I don't want to play a Caracan. How about a Scandinavian? Does Elsa know about the Scandinavian? Alright. She does take. Let's take with the queen. Knight c3. I think the move here is queen a5, right? A lot of people go queen e5 and they give a check. But after queen e5, there's just like bishop e2 and there's really no follow-up. So I think queen a5 is the better move. But now I am out of prep because I've never learned the Scandinavian. I just, oh, wow, okay. Also, I was playing like a grandmaster for 5 moves and hung a queen. I think all of the beginner bots do that. Or should I say all of the new to chess bots. Because beginner is different here. Alright, let's, okay. I guess that's a check, so you can still take me back, is the idea. Or you just take my knight and then take me back. Alright. Let's go here. I'm trying to lure her to take the pawn so that I can go bishop here and get some trades in. I mean, there was no necessity to do that. I could have just gone e6, but you know, just for fun. All right. Oh, she doesn't even take back. Okay. Well, I will keep chomping away. Does she see the rook hanging? She does not. Okay. I guess I beat the beginner bots very easily, so I should be able to beat the new to chess bots even easier. Is my understanding here. All right, my rooks are not very active though. That's kind of a problem. Let's just attack this knight, take back, and I'm just trying to find an early checkmate. Like, you know you can beat these bots, but the real challenge is how fast. So, maybe just pre-move everything. I mean, like I said, it's hard with the laggy computer, but it is what it is. Maybe I'll do another video on this when I get back home and the internet is a lot better. But, alright, does she defend the pawn? She does not, okay. So, I think I just move my queen here, and then kind of, oh, okay, I hung a fork. But it's fine. Because I wasn't paying attention, I was just moving my queen. Because now, I can move my rook here, and then rook b3, rook b1 is made. Alright, there's no stalemate tricks. King can still move to e1. So we're good. And then rook b3, rook b1, pre-move with the checkmate. Alright, nice. I forgot to start a timer at the start of this. I don't know why. I probably should have done that, but you guys can let me know in the comments how fast I did it and try to beat my score. Because you don't have a laggy computer, right? Alright, anyways, that's gonna be it for today's video. Thank you guys so much for watching. Hope you enjoyed. Let me know in the comments if you want more content like this in the future. And yeah, bye. Like and subscribe.